students. In the lab of today, we will discuss how to design electric tower showing radiations. You can see the content here. Electric tower comprised of maybe some lines. You can draw some lines, and these are two bars, and these are the arcs. Inside the program, we will learn to design these content, and after that we will discuss how to move these arcs because variations are required. Let us start making the program. For that, we have to write the header file first of all. These two header files are required because we are doing the programming in C language. One is stdio.h and second is conio.h. You already know one header file is standard input output and second header file is console input output. And third, for graphical purposes, we need to declare graphics.h and then no doubt main function. One main function is required for that. Int gd is equal to detect and then gm. These are the necessary things we have to write, and some variables maybe we can use these variables in the program and later on we can write. I already know the content, that's why I am writing about I and j. And two more things, one is midx and mid-y is required. It's the initialization, and then initgraph, the starting point of graph is required, and we have to write here ampersand gd ampersand gm, then of course the path turbo c3 and pgi. This path may vary from system to system according to your placement of turbo C, and then close graph is required. Get ch and then close graph is required. These are the necessary things. If you already know about the content, then it's okay. Otherwise, you have to learn the content. Initialization of the graph and closing of the graph is required. These are the basic content, and where the cursor is moving, we have to write all the program inside this. So I am writing here midx is equal to, what is the meaning of midx? Basically, midx is defined as the mid value of x on the screen. Suppose I am writing get max x divided by 2. Get max x is by default function, and second is mid y, and we can write get max y divided by 2. These two contents are required, and next one is I am designing the tower, and various contents are there inside tower. Suppose I am writing line. First of all, line midx, mid-y, midx minus 50, and mid-y plus 200. Suppose I execute the program. One line is there. It's the starting point of our tower, and then suppose Suppose I am writing another line, including next line, mid-x. I am controlling all the contents from mid-x and mid-y and adding and subtracting some values so that I can design equally the content on the screen. Mid-x minus 50 and mid-y plus 200. Suppose I am writing here plus 50. Let us design this content. Yeah, it's okay. And now the starting point is almost done. Now what about next values? I'm writing quickly the next values. Mid-x minus 25, mid-y plus 100, mid-x plus 25, mid-y plus 100. Let's execute this program. Done. Very good. And in next step, basically it's a designing content. You can, if you know about how to select the coordinate, you can easily design line. Next one, mid-x minus 25, mid-y plus 100, mid-x plus 50 and mid-y plus 200. Basically that's the basic content. Yeah, it's over. And what about next point? Line, can design mid-x plus 25, mid-y plus 100, mid-x minus 50 and mid-y plus 200. Basically it's the crossing point below the center line. Yeah, it's over. Now we have to design the base. For that I have to design a bar for indicating the base. Some bar is required for that. Suppose I am writing the code of bar. Mid-x minus 60, mid-y plus 200, mid-x plus 60 and mid-y. We have to actually create the basic content plus 210. This bar is required. Let's execute the content. Yeah, it's over. And suppose I am creating one more bar, or I am going to design this bar. Then I can write set fill style in 7. Suppose I am writing this one 7 and then brown. This code comprises of basically two parts. One part 7. 7 means design, and second is color. Suppose I execute this program. Yeah, good. And next, suppose I'm designing one more thing. Set fill style. Suppose I am designing one more content 6, comma. Again, let us say brown. Again, I am creating one bar. Let's say here mid-x minus 70, mid-y plus 210, then mid-x plus 70. Symmetry is required for that. That's why I am taking plus and minus values equal plus 220. Let us design this. Yeah, now it look good. And suppose I am designing the top of the tower on circle. For that, I have to write the code for circle. The code for circle is mid-x, mid-y, and 5. So execute this. The designing part is almost done, and I can change the color of the content also. Suppose I am writing here set color blue. After executing this program, the central color, we can produce that content as blue, and if I have to change the other colors, then I can write about that content also. And this content is, let us say, brown. Yeah, it's over. And now the bars are brown, base is brown, and the top signal is, let us say, blue. Now we have to give animation to this content, and for that we need to design some arcs. Suppose one arc is there. Let us say first arc comprise of basic part mid-x, mid-y, central part, then let us say minus 30 is the start angle, and then 50, and let us say some radius is equal to 20. And for other side, second arc, let us say mid-x, mid-y, 120, and 200, radius is again 20. Let us execute the program. Two arcs, but two arcs are there. Now we have to move these arcs according to our requirement. Let us start executing the content. Suppose I place all the material into two for loops. One is j is equal to 1, j less than equal to 6, and j plus plus. Suppose this content is there, then I place again one more for loop for I is equal to j and I, let us say up to 200, I plus plus. Now what is the meaning of these two for loops? First for loop comprise how many number of times the waves produce, and second one the distance of the arcs from one to another one. And for the increment we have to add only I in arcs, nothing else, because we have to increase the value of arc along x-axis. In first arc we have to increase the value of mid-x, and in second arc we have to decrease the value, and also we have to increase the radius in both the cases. And we have to place this content inside brackets. And what next is required, because in this case only arcs are there, and you can see all the arcs but previous arcs, we have to delete the previous arcs. You can see all the arcs inside this video, but one more thing you can do, you can change the background color as white, because I am executing the program now. White color is there, but you can continuously see the variations. And if I have to delete the previous arc before the development of next arc, then I have to write one code of clear viewport. I'm writing that if I, let us say, is equal to 150, break will be there when I value of I, and then clear viewport basically delete the previous content. Let's execute the program. Yeah, it's over. You can enjoy the video. It's done. The circles are developing while the value of j is changing, and it will execute 6 times because the value of j is equal to 6. Yeah, it's running. It's a moving video. Hope you enjoy my video. Thank you.